Guess who's back?
Back again.
The Koi Whisperer.
And ladies and gentlemen, just on my lunch break, just got back, and we have a new koi. So I'm gonna let the fish acclimate for a second, and then have a little measure up. Happy days. Can you guess what it is yet?
This one is something springbank koi. I'm just gonna drop them in the pond. Siphon some water. Could just put the bowl in there, but I don't want to stress her out too much. So I'll take the fish out into here and get rid of all the dirty water then, into here, and then lift the fish across to the pond. Happy days.
So just while we wait, the boy said, "Dad, you can't film with all them cobwebs." I said, "Well then, son, you best get out and knock them down for us, can ya?" Happy days. Look at that beast in there though. Look at he, look, you haven't seen he for a while. 17 years of age, grown right up.
Oh, wet foot. It's been well over half an hour now. She's been sitting on top of the water. I'm in a bit of a rush because I've got to get back to work. Straight into the bowl. We'll leave her in here for a second before I give her a measure up. The water's not the cleanest. Obviously, transportation. We will pop her into a clean bowl in a second, but I'll give her a bit of a measure up and then we'll have a better look in a second. So if I just spin her around quickly. Quick measure up. 60 centimetres. We're absolutely mint. Sansai 3-year-old Chagoi Jinrin from Matsunsuke. And I purchased this fish from Springbank Koi. Yeah, super happy with her, to be fair. Been speaking to Clayton at Springbank Koi, and I said to him I was after a chag, and the missus wanted a Jinrin chag. Just so we can have a better look, I'm going to pop her into the bowl. Just because that water's a little bit dirty, you can't really see the koi very well. So just for a bit of viewing sort of thing. Absolutely lovely. I've always wanted a chag for a while, and this one sort of ticked the boxes, to be fair. Looks mint. It is female as well. Will grow into an absolute monster, I'd imagine. Super happy. And I'm going to release her into the pond and see how she gets on. Go and meet your new friends. Happy days. So she's all in the pond now. I got to head back to work, do a few more hours, finish at 5. I'll be back with you guys later on. I've got a little something to tell you about Springbank Koi as well. A new koi competition webpage come up. So I wanted to share that with you guys and well, purchase a few tickets myself. So stick around for the video. I'll show you in a sec.
James, what are you doing?
Hello, sweetheart. Explain to the viewers what I'm actually doing here at the moment. So Clayton at Springbank Koi have just set up a new sort of web page called koicompetitions.co.uk. 99p a ticket, 6 days left. Basically on the live draw, if your name gets pulled out, you can win that there item. Got a hell of a chance of winning a pretty decent filter at a real budget price. Big blue as well there, look. There's only 30 tickets sold on that. It's got 14 days left. Buy a couple of tickets now. I've never done this before, so you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. Pick your number or lucky dip.
Do a lucky dip.
Yeah, I'll do a lucky dip. The wife says lucky dip, so I hit a lucky dip. Your lucky dip number 7. Proceed to check out.
Oh, she said get the wallet, so I got the wallet.
There we have it then. So thank you very much. Your order's been received. Ticket number 7. Come on, number 7. Yeah, so real quickly, I just wanted to add as well, it's not a paid promotion or anything like that. Clayton at Springbank Koi is a proper top bloke. Just wanted to give a bit of a shout out, something that I've joined, but hopefully planning in the future. Obviously, if the page gets bigger, speaking to him on the phone, he did say that he's planning to do some competitions in the way of a free trip to Japan. He's going to have one on. He's going to do like a pond build with like cash prizes available as well. And it's mainly going to be dry goods. I'll leave all the links in the description. Fill your boots if you want to go and check it out. I do believe that it's only for UK members only. Go and check it out yourself. I'm going to leave the Facebook page is the main page to join really, because that's where all the live draws took place too. Plus you can see the old live draws. That said, too much yibbity yabbada. Let's crack on with the video.
Then moving on from that, she settled in absolutely perfect, like I would imagine. And super happy with her. Proper friendly as well, already coming up hand feeding, which is always a good sign. She hasn't been in there very long, to be fair with you guys. But yeah, all the fish looking absolutely mint. Everyone else is doing fine. Been a cracking season this year. The Shuro that I had from Springbank Koi as well, that one there's doing very well. You can see the size of this one now. I will get her out and bowl her up. By looking at the shape and the body of the fish, I've got a funny feeling it's going to be a female as well. So I've got quite lucky there, but can't really tell until they spawn. I did have a spawn this year. I didn't film none of it. I had a bit of a break from YouTube, from some of the regulars that watch the channel, follow the channel. I decided to take a long break from YouTube, to be fair. I just wanted to chill out with the family, spend a bit of time with the family. Little update on the Issa shower down there that I got from Exclusively Koi on the growing show that I done this year. That one's turning into an absolute fantastic looking koi. I will get the fish out, measure them up and show you how they've developed from when they first went. Auto feed is just about to come on. Firing in the food. Just a little update on that. Sorry about the noise there as well. Does make a bit of a racket, that JBL auto feeder, but it's been fantastic. It's running off solar. I haven't needed to charge it at all this year. Feeding the fish 8 times a day at the moment, plus hand feeding. As you can see, this fish has only been popped in today and it's up feeding already, which is exactly what you're looking for, to be fair. Looks like it's a bit of a greedy fish. That ain't a bad sign. Means it could develop into quite a monster. The pond's almost been up and running for a full year as well, so I will do a full rundown and a proper review on how everything's been, how everything's turned out. But just while she's in front of us, we'll have a little sneaky look. I mean, it's not absolutely perfect. I've noticed there's a little mark on the side, which is just like a blemish of some kind. And it's got a tiny little blemish on the top of its head. But for me, that was sort of a unique feature. And the price was what I was comfortable with paying. And I was more than happy with the fish to purchase it. And Springbank Koi is an absolute fantastic website, a fantastic business. The customer service, it's been probably one of the best that I've had to deal with. Tracking numbers sent to me, text messaging to make sure the fish has arrived safely. Perfect to speak to. And definitely not overpriced compared to some other koi, I don't know, what do you call them? Koi wholesalers or koi dealers, should I say. I get back used to holding the camera again. It's been a good long time since I've picked up the camera. But the showers, when I built the pond, a lot of people said to me that they're too low, your fish are going to bang themselves. I've not had a problem. The pond's been running a year. Not one of the fish has knocked itself. I believe if the fish is going to damage itself or jump, it's 9 times out of 10 it's down to a problem. And as you can see, as they go along the back, there is a bit of koi food there. They know where the shower lip is. They don't go nowhere near it. And like I said, I've not had a problem. All the fish are absolutely mint. And as you can see by the videos, or by the video, the water quality is like it always is. I haven't used no Mediclay, no any sort of clay at all this year. I went with the idea of the new pond, not putting nothing in at all, and everything seems to have paid off. I believe the system that I've got now, I don't need to add all of the clay like I used to. I haven't got the bacteria build up with waste in my filters like I used to, and it was part of the reason why I stopped using it. I'm still using my KH every week, keeping my, when I say using my KH, which is a bicarbonate soda for people that don't know. You can use an NT Labs buffer KH, but baking soda bicarbonate soda, whatever you want to call it. Does the trick. You sort of get yourself into a routine, or I've got myself into a routine, knowing how much to add and keep things singing and dancing. I'll just move you into the filter house real quickly. It was the dream, and I certainly made it the dream. But yeah, everything in here has been singing and dancing, not had a problem at all. Like I said, I'll give a proper review. But the pH in the pond, I like to sit it at 7 or 7.1. I like keeping a very low KH, and I don't get a problem at all. I keep the KH roughly around 1 to 2, and everything seems to be fine. The heater is keeping the temperature. Now the weather's changing. I've got that set at 17 degrees just to hold it for night times, and yeah, everything's working a treat. The media in here from Burton's, the BioTube and the BioFlow, seems to have done fantastic. The colour of it doesn't look like it's matured very well on the camera, but it certainly is like a muddy sort of colour, if you get my drift, which means you've got a good biofilm over it. Quick look inside of here, and very, very minimum maintenance into this filter. It's not maintenance free. You do have to do a little bit to it, but like I said, I'll give you a full rundown on this. See a bit of poo wastage down there, and the reason why that's down there, which I'll explain in a future video, is just because of the flow coming through the skimmer compared to what I got coming off the 2 bottom drains down here. Absolutely belting through. What I should have done was put it into the middle side here. You can see as the water's coming up through here, you see the water movement, but because I got it coming on the end, what I find at the end of each week on a Friday, that little bit of poo down there in that bottom corner, I just use that siphon it into there. Takes me less than 30 seconds, and I just clear it out. But the main reason being, you can see that also there's like a little hole in the drum filter there, which is that's the feed from the skimmer, where you've got this one and this one. What I should have done was put this into the middle section, which I still can do. It's simple as unbolting it, putting it onto here, and then having the water flowing through the middle. But what I'm finding is, because those cut links, I'll show you this side, about this distance, what I find is because the flow coming through this side of the drum is that little bit slower, I find what happens is you get a little bit of poo build up. I'll just show you again, just inside the circle itself, which is in that one and in that one. And all I do, I just, like I said, just use that one there once a week just to make sure I'm clearing it out. And how minimal that is perfect. As you can see on the shelf, everything's still up there. I've not used none of it, and I haven't needed to. So for the people that do use Mediclay and still use it, I'll probably do a few free giveaways. Got all my treatments there. I haven't had to use nothing at all this year, and it's the first year I've only ever bought one tub of this. That's an empty tub, I've just left it up there, and I haven't used none of that either this year. So I've saved myself an absolute bombing how much I used to spend with the old pond. I think just having the drum filter in question itself is the way forward. But that being said, you know, not everyone can afford to have it. I couldn't afford to have it. I'm still paying back now, slowly. Another 6 months and then it's all been paid for. But you know, it's what you want in life. I know a lot of people used to say, oh, you get everything for free. No, I don't. And it takes a long time to pay for everything. I'll get there in the end, happy days. But all the fish are looking absolute mint. I do apologise that I haven't filmed nowhere near as much as what I used to this summer, but I needed to take a break for myself. I've been on YouTube over 3 years now, filming, editing, and it was just the right thing for me to do this summer, spend some time with the kids. But I'm absolutely super made up with you. Happy days. Yeah, so definitely recommend go and check out Springbank Koi's website. The links for the videos are, like I said, down in the description of this video and in the pinned top of the comments for his Facebook page and the actual
koi competition page as well. Don't know if you lot remember, there was an apple tree up there. Well, I had the koi net out. It ain't my tree, it's overhanging my garden. So I got myself some apples. On that note, I'm off to make myself an apple crumble. And don't get me wrong, I'm back and I'm starting filming again. So I'm going to do a full update, a full review on all of the products, the equipment, the media, everything that I've done this year. And just run through things with you guys because there's a lot of people waiting and asking and wanting to know. That said, I'm back. See you soon. Thank you, mother, for the rabbits. And I'll see you on the next one.